Oh man, this is the next big trade right now. Chainlink breaking out from a critical pattern here. As you can see on the 4-hourly chart, we're getting a really nice breakout from Chainlink, and this could be a beautiful, beautiful trade. I'm going to break this down, what is going on in the wider markets, and a lot more. Smash the likes. Don't forget to subscribe. If you like these types of trade alerts, I give loads in our Telegram community, ijazcrypto.com/TG. As you can see, a really nice break currently on the 4-hourly chart here for Chainlink. You guys know I'm a big fan of Chainlink longer term, but even here on the short term for a little trade, this could be a really powerful move. Now, if you've taken my TA course, ijazcrypto.com/TA, you will know I like to wait for a retest. I don't chase in on these types of candles. I like to wait for confirmation on the next candle, and even then I'll be looking for a bit of a retest of the support. It breaks through, it comes back and retests, and then you want to catch this move to the upside. This is how I teach the community to trade. If you want to learn how to trade, make sure you're in our Telegram channel. This could be a really nice explosive move to the upside. If we take, the measured move, let's just take this from here to here and apply this to the point of breakout. Just doing this very crudely here for you guys to give you a rough estimate. You're talking this could take Chainlink up to $20, which if you enter it here, could be a nice, juicy 24% spot trades. And these are the types of spot trades I take on a daily basis. Currently, we're in a MENA trade, which is doing really, really well, really close to our first take profit. And this is what I continuously do. I don't short the markets. I don't need to use leverage. I don't need to use futures. I just trade the spot market and I'm able to deliver over 350% spot returns last month. Absolute insane results just through being consistent. And I share that with you guys on how to do that exact thing. Now, of course, yesterday we had the FOMC meeting, kind of juddered markets a little bit, but now we're starting to see a little bit of a pump here from Bitcoin, a little bit of a response trying to reclaim the 4-hourly candle. But remember, if we want those altcoins to continue to pump, if you want Chainlink and some of the altcoins to continue to pump, Bitcoin needs to regain this 4-hourly EMA ribbon, in my opinion. We need to see this candle close above the level where it's just getting to right now. Just a little bit more needed here on Bitcoin, just to kind of go up there above 42.6 and close the 4-hourly candle in the next hour above 42.6. If we can do that, that's really bullish, because the bears tried to throw us down here post the FOMC meeting. Can we now just recover, get ourselves back on a good footing, and start working our way to the upside? Incidentally, we're getting some good news here from Celsius that they are now ready to distribute the $3 billion of crypto to creditors as the firm emerges from bankruptcy. Really positive sign that people sat there waiting for their Celsius payouts. We'll start to see them trickle through, and this is a good sign for crypto markets, because let's face it, people who invested in Celsius, they're not likely to go and take their cash and just have it back in their bank accounts. No, they're going to trade with it. They're going to put it into altcoins. They're going to play around with it, and that could be a good momentum boost here for the market short term. A bit of liquidity coming into the market versus all the outflows we've been seeing from Grayscale and the like. So this is a good news here for the markets. Now, if we take a look at altcoins, they are responding positively here. You are seeing the FTT token here fall to the downside. You are seeing Jupiter fall to the downside. That's why you lot get wrecked trading these kind of airdrops. Be very, very careful falling to the downside. Sui down 8% as well. MENA, that's the trade we took in our Telegram group, up 5.1% here, nearly hitting my take profit one. Beautiful textbook trade there. And those are the kind of trades I like to do, guys. Just like I'm sharing there with Chainlink, I don't like to make things complicated, right? Some people really do complicate the markets. I don't want to make it complicated. I just trade really straightforward. Some people think you have to use some really sophisticated algorithm, more technical indicator. The stuff I teach is really basic, and you can learn it through just my TA course. It doesn't take long. It's putting it into practice, which is harder, right? And that's what I'm showing you here how to do, is how you actually take those. Everybody knows how to do a triangle breakout, right? Every one of you hopefully can sit there and go, oh, this is a nice triangle. Oh yeah, I can see that on the 4-hourly chart. Nice triangle. But how do you trade it? How do you make sure the risk is managed? How do you make sure you enter at the right price? How do you make sure you take profit at the right level? That's what this all comes down to. And that comes with experience, that comes with trial and error. And for me, it took over 10 years to figure it out. But I'll teach you guys in our Telegram community so you don't have to go through that pain. So nice move here from Chainlink. Again, a long-term project, which I like. I mean, a lot of people sleep on this project, but from a long-term perspective, I'm all for a bit of Chainlink in the portfolio. You guys know this is a project I continue to DCA into. It's the de facto data oracle play, right? Nobody comes close, in my opinion. Other projects have tried and not become close to where Chainlink is. So in this cycle, I fully expect Chainlink to kind of get to at least its all-time high here at $52, but more excitingly, getting to the golden extension here, $82, which when you're sitting here at Chainlink $16, is a hugely attractive risk to return. So for me, Chainlink is a hodl. I like hodling it, but at the same time, if I see trading opportunities like this, I also trade. Now, one of the mistakes I see a lot of people making in the community is they mix up the two things. I've made a separate video on this, which I'm going to link up for you guys, but please, please, please do not mix your trading account and your investing account. They are two very fundamentally different things. Do not mix them up. Have a separate exchange. Get yourself set up on, say, Bybit, which link is in description. Get yourself set up on Mexi. Again, links in description. Have one for trading. Have one for investing, and just keep things separate. Don't trade something like you're taking this Chainlink trade now. You trade it, and then you go, oh, it's about to hit the stop loss. It's okay, I'm going to hold it anyway because I believe in Chainlink long term. No, 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 no. When you hit your stop loss, you need to get out. Otherwise, you're not going to become a profitable trader. You need to allow and control for your emotions. If this hits stop loss, you get out of this trade. That's your trading account. In your investment account, by all means, buy Chainlink. No problem. Buy Chainlink, DCA into it, build your bag of Chainlink over time. That's a separate thing. Right? But trading, do not mix the two. Very, very important. Also, we need to this week keep a close eye on the dollar index. Remember, tomorrow is the non-farm payrolls. Dollar index did get a bit of a boost yesterday, right? Just like we saw, it's the opposite of Bitcoin. So where Bitcoin lost its EMA ribbon after the FOMC announcement, the dollar index regained it. So again, we need Bitcoin to close above its EMA ribbon. We need the dollar index to close below its EMA ribbon, and that could be a really positive sign for us. One final thing I did want to share with you is the monthly candle has closed. Right? I shared in our Telegram group, which, by the way, the messages disappear in 24 hours in our free Telegram channel. So make sure you get in there and you're listening to the alpha I'm sharing on a daily basis, right? Because if you miss it, you miss it. It's gone. I'm not repeating it. I drop voice notes in between my day as I'm doing my stuff. And if you want that game, it's in there in the Telegram community. Now, one of the messages I share with them, guys, is say, look at the psychology of the candles. And I want to share this with you because it's really important. What just happened? We've lost January now. January's gone. It's in the past. We now move into February. But look at the green candle here in January. This is an indecision candle, right? If you've taken my TA course, ijazcrypto.com/TA, you will know that this means the market doesn't know what it wants to do. Now, of course, January was a crazy, crazy month. We had a lot going on. First and foremost is January. Everybody comes back from holidays. Then you had the Bitcoin spot ETF. Then you had the FOMC meeting. So it's understandable that we had this crazy stuff going on and crazy volatility. But it does show that the bulls and the bears are in an arm wrestle right now. They're in an arm wrestle right now, and the winner of this arm wrestle is going to win the medium-term trend because they could have the trend for a good couple of months now, right? The bulls have had the trend for 1, 2, 3, 4 months leading into this indecision January. Now we need to set the record straight. Who's going to own the trend, right? And it's up for grabs. It's up for grabs right now because the bears will want to go, hey, I want to retest at 32, right? The bears are going to say, hey, I want to push this down to 32. And the bulls are going to be like, no way, Jose. I want to get up to that 69,000. And this is going to be the game now over the next 4 to 6 months. Who wins this next candle? So I really do see February as an explosive, important month to set the trend here for Bitcoin. It's been crazy. The extension here on Bitcoin, I do remind you guys, is very, very crazy. This was the pullback in January. That's not crazy. We've not even come into the EMA ribbon. This is impressive bullish strength here from Bitcoin. You can see here from the weekly RSI, it's been hovering at overbought for all of this time. And the pullback where everyone panicked, look where the RSI went. It went nowhere. A real pullback brings your RSI down to oversold territory. We got nowhere near. So this was not really a proper correction here on Bitcoin. So I've got that in the back of my head that the bears at some point still might muster up the courage to send us properly down to a proper pullback. Get some fear in the market. Send the price down to 35, around that level. And I'd love to DCA some more in this EMA ribbon if we get the opportunity. If we don't and the bulls show some strength, the bulls need to show some serious strength. They need to push above 49,000. Nothing less will do. It cannot just go here and curl over. If it wants to show strength, if it doesn't want to pull back, the bulls need to step in now and push beyond 49,000. If they do, the trend is their friend. They can continue upwards towards 55, 60,000 and beyond, but for now they cannot close lower here than the 49. They've got to push on beyond that to hold the trend. If and until that happens, I continue to keep that in the back of my mind that we could be getting a pullback, and I'll keep about 12% cash on the sidelines ready to buy some dip, because if we get that opportunity at 34, 35, 36, I would hate to not nibble some more here on Bitcoin. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you appreciate type of updates, smash up the likes. Do not forget to subscribe. Make sure you're in the Telegram community. Links in the description, and I'll see you in the next one.